What's up, everybody? This is Reese from C-Mango, and as usual, I'm joined by Raf.
What's up, guys?
And welcome to another review of Attack on Titan, this month's chapter 75, Two War Forces. So, Raf, what did you think of this chapter?
Straight up gonna say I loved it. I mean, what can you not love about it? It was just so full of action. So
Exactly,
much
it's
happened.
finally back to what it should be, humans versus Titans.
Hmm.
You know, the humans versus humans bit, it was a bit of a lull at points, but it did kind of get there in the end. But this time now, it's just humans versus Titans, pure action, lots of, nape cutting
Mm.
action.
Do you
So
know
yeah, good
do you
chapter.
know what I enjoy about this is it hasn't exactly just gone back to humans versus Titans. It's gone back to it's kind of upgraded where it's a actual war, like an army of Titans versus an army of humans, and both sides have brought along tactics. They haven't just gone in this like brawl or something like before where it was more reckless. Both have come very, very well prepared with very, very, let's say, cohesive tactics.
I think it's mainly just because of the point of they've now got a lot more knowledge of the Titans
Mm,
themselves from
yeah,
obviously, being able to study Eren and everything.
yeah,
So they
exactly.
finally on slightly more equal footing.
Yeah, definitely.
Whereas before they were just like kind of randomly flailing, trying to kill him and then finally figuring out
Yeah,
little bits very, very slowly.
they just seemed so much more prepared now. I mean, even when you would think the situation got became dire, they've already thought of like counterattacks and different plans and strategies to deal with the current situation.
Exactly. It's like, look at this battle here. It's like Monkey Titan comes out of nowhere with all these Titans straight away. It's like, how did they figure us out? How did they
Mm,
figure us out? Looked at that weird dog, donkey type one, whatever the hell it is. Straight away, Eren deduced. It's like, that's how they figured it out.
yeah.
He must be a sensory type.
And it kind of leads us to think that there actually might be more sentient titans than we originally thought. Like even if they're not on the level of, Titan shifters, there's still a Titan that can say, "Oh, I've seen them," and then go back to, the commander and say, "Yep, they're all on the wall."
Exactly. Well, obviously in whatever
Whatever
language they
language
speak
they
in.
speak, yeah, obviously, but still sentient enough to know that that's the enemy, that's the wall. I know where they are.
Exactly. They can actually follow commands. They're not
Mm,
just mindless beasts that are
yeah,
eating just for the sake of eating.
exactly. But yeah, I really am curious though. I mean, we were discussing this before. What exactly do you think's in the cargo? Their supplies for when they shift back down or something?
I'm guessing so, because obviously, Owen was talking about his whole, he deduced their plan, which is okay, straight away they're going to be going for our horses, they're going to cut off our escape, means to retreat, and then they're going to try and starve us out. So, first thing I was thinking is, wait a minute, if they're going to starve them out, how are they going to survive? Because they've got to sit
Mm,
there and watch them for that whole month to
it's
2 months or however long it is.
yeah,
So, yeah, it must be their supplies
it has to be.
that it's carrying.
Hmm. Just shows you then. So as we've always been curious about the Titan village, this makes us think that they're a lot more advanced than we originally believed. Because I just assumed it was just kind of like a savage village, but it seems like they've got more technology than we believed.
Exactly, man. They must have like kind of substituted
Mm,
technology that we might know of for Titan stuff.
exactly. But yeah, going back to Owen's sharpness before I go off on the tangent, I love this guy's articulate mind. Straight away, as you said, he deduced what happened, and immediately he knows that okay, they're gonna go for our horses. That is our escape route as well as our supply route. So if they get us there, we're pretty much screwed. So straight away, he's like, two squads, go and protect them with your lives, and the other two squads, which was Levi and Hanji, go and take down Reiner. So yeah,
One thing I loved about that is, yeah, second you see Levi ready to like go and pounce,
mm.
it's just like, no, Levi, not you. I said your squad, not you. Levi's like, what do you mean, just my squad? He's like, nah, he's got bigger plans for him. It's like Levi's target is the Beast Titan.
Good.
It's just that, man. It's like, damn, putting that much faith in Levi to go take out this new unknown shifter guy. Granted, I think he can probably do it.
Mm.
But still, we do not know a damn thing about this beast guy. It's like he's able to command Titans. Does that mean he has slight coordinator abilities?
Maybe he has a crude form of it because Eren's one seems a bit more advanced where he can literally make them, like fling from just him swinging his arm. But this guy kind of, I'd say, hits the ground like a drum in a way. I'm not sure. I'm just speculating.
Guess we'll
But
see what he can do shortly,
either,
hopefully.
either way, at this point, it does seem like he's quite powerful after what we saw he did to Reiner.
Oh God, yeah, he took Reiner out.
Yeah,
He
and
took him
we
out like it was nothing.
exactly. So, going on to death flags now, because this is something we were discussing earlier, and a lot of people in, the fandom have been thinking there's a lot of death flags going around, people believing Armin is going to die. What's your thoughts on that?
Oh hell no, man. It's like obviously like we've always been saying, it's like maybe in the beginning when the series was a bit more seinen-ish before it kind
Yeah,
of,
yeah,
went down the shonen route with, plot armor and everything. Yeah,
exactly.
of course, Armin probably could have died. But now I'm kind of more thinking that the person who might die is actually gonna be Owen.
Mm,
Because, obviously the guy is, handicapped now. He's got one arm and everything. Sure, he's sharp, but I just see him getting killed at some point.
yeah,
And from when he's like there giving command of the Levi and Hanji squad to Armin, it's kind of making me think Armin's going to be his successor.
yeah,
It has to be because at the same time, Armin does have a really sharp mind himself. Straight away he deduced that, oh, where are they? Where are they? They must be hiding in the walls.
yeah.
He was the first and only person to figure that out. So yeah, him becoming a new leader, it's not out of the ordinary actually.
I agree with that completely. It just seems like over the past, not just only this chapter, but over the past several chapters, it seems like it's been setting him up as, the eventual successor of Erwin. His mind is very out there, like Erwin's. He thinks outside the box, and everyone has always relied on Armin to, devise a plan. Everyone looks up to him like Armin can think of something, Armin can do it, and every time he does something, it's usually very successful. So him giving over his, the command of the war force seems like a nail in the coffin for me.
And, I've kind of had a few thoughts of how might end up happening.
Mm,
Like because obviously throughout the whole chapter, Reiner is there been looking at Armin and saying like, nah, Armin's actually going to be the real threat.
mm,
So at some point during this battle, I can see them like switch, like just shifting their attention to try and target Armin
yeah,
and take him out. And then obviously, I don't know, Erwin might end up taking a bullet for him or something.
yeah. Do you know what? That seems very straightforward and very plausible way of killing him off.
Yeah, he'll go out like a hero.
Yeah, that would be great, man. Well, I don't mean it like I hate him, but it just seems like a good way for him to go down. But speaking of Reiner, what did you think about that whole blade in the neck thing?
You know what? That was the most confusing thing I've ever seen, actually,
I
because
was baffled as well.
yeah, obviously, when he got attacked, Levi almost cleaved his head off.
Mm,
It was literally hanging by a thread, and then he transformed. So I was like, nah, he should have been dead from that. But
same.
obviously, they do have rapid healing then in their Titan form. But then what was weird was in that Titan form, he pulled it out of his neck. That's so strange.
I was just completely baffled because I was sitting there thinking, wait, was this present or past tense? Because I'm thinking, how is that in his neck and he's not dead? And then when they showed the X-ray of, how close it was, he said if he hadn't had
Titan
changed, yeah,
shifted.
Titan shifted in that instant, he would have been dead. And it was literally like by a thread,
Literally a second, man, and he would have been
second
taken
late.
out.
Could you imagine? It just shows you the ferocity of Levi. That guy is scary.
That's what makes me think, yeah, maybe he can go toe to toe with the Monkey Titan.
Yeah.
I mean, think about it, back in the day, yeah, what's it when Annie was there? Annie took out his entire squad. He took Annie down.
Yeah, he completely decimated her. He
He
took
did
out.
not mess about. Took
Yeah,
out both her eyes. He did his nut spin attack up her arm, cut her to pieces. Ah, that guy's a monster.
yeah. I definitely think that would be an amazing battle. I mean, despite what Reiner said, Levi may be strong, but our commander's stronger. I mean, I still think we haven't even seen the full extent of, Levi's, I'd say, power
Strength.
or
Yeah.
strength. Yeah,
He's got a lot more that he could do, and
yeah.
he's definitely holding back. I ain't seen him
Mm.
go full beast mode.
Ah. So, the later part of the chapter now was Eren going Titan mode. Now, this was a shock to Reiner, whose plan was, to go after the horses and then eventually they can go and take Eren. But now he's just sitting there thinking, wait, what's going on? Is he running away? or is this a, a law? Is this their plan?
Oh man, that there was a complete and total ploy for him. It's
Yeah,
like obviously they know Eren's their target, so they use him as a decoy. Then
mm,
I guess it comes down to like they just didn't think they would ever use their kind
yeah,
of their king as a decoy, to quote some chess.
yeah.
You know what I mean? So it kind of just came down to that, man. Straight away, Reiner is just like, "Oh, you dirty bastards." You can just see that was written all over his face, man. You got Owen just looking at him with that smug look. It's like,
I was
you
literally,
dirty
I
bastard.
was literally about to say that because what made me laugh was Erwin is standing next to one of the most dangerous threats right now, and he's just looking up at him, smirking, and even Rain thinking, Erwin, you could tell he wants to take him now, but he's like, no, I can't. My focus is the horses. And then when he just sees Eren running off, he's like, oh my God, you assholes. You could just tell, and he's like, you're not making it easy for me. He's like, I made all this effort to climb up here. Now I've got to go back down. So it's despite him being a bit slow on the upkeep, you could tell he just realized in that instant, he's like, I've just been screwed over.
It's
Uh,
brilliant,
it
man.
was really brilliant.
All
Good,
that just to get ready for the one of the greatest looking fights I've seen in a little while
good.
in this arc.
Man,
Oh, not in
Eren,
this arc, in this manga.
well, in this manga, yeah, but I think I'm really looking forward to this because this is pretty much round two, isn't it? I don't think they fought before that, have they?
Obviously it was obviously the first time when he got kidnapped,
Yeah,
but there was obviously circumstances going on there
yeah,
because technically it was a bit of an even fight, I
mm,
want to say. Obviously, Reina had the upper hand because he could harden everything, but Eren is the better fighter out of the two of them. It's been established from a long time.
yeah,
It's like hell, even Eren himself knows that. It's like Reina's not as strong as Annie. Annie was so much stronger, and obviously he learned from Annie, so
yep.
he knows what he's doing. It was just brilliant. The way he started that fight, just hardening his fists. It's like, yeah, I've got you now. Now we're on an equal playing field.
Good. That was just so brilliant because it was just how he's easily evading and like I say swerving round his blows, and then when he just finished him with that cross counter, I just thought, Jesus, like that was powerful. But the fact, as you said, he can harden these knuckles now. There's no way Reiner is going to be able to deal with this, and I don't care if Berthold comes in now. I mean, they're so far away from the wall. It's like you said before. What can he do? Just bring the wall down.
It's true, actually, because obviously the one thing which got him defeated the last time was that Berthold came out of nowhere,
Yeah.
tightened up, took them both out. But this time, now obviously they're obviously thinking back to that one. It's like, okay, that's why we're getting him away from the wall, so he
Mm,
can't have any backup. Thinking that okay, maybe Berthold's hiding in the wall as well, which does kind of make me think, where the hell is he actually hiding?
mm.
Because it does. I don't think it's going to be that simple, man. I'm thinking he might be hiding
I
underground
was
or
just, yeah,
something.
it's just about to say myself.
But yeah, he obviously has to make his appearance at some point. But hell, if he when he does that right there is going to change the whole tide of this battle. Seeing as how
Mm.
he could literally just go on the wall, take out the entire wall itself, and everyone on it. It will just change the
Damn.
whole tide of that battle.
The only kind of thing I'm thinking is they have some sort of contingency for him plan. Like they must know that, the Colossal Titan is going to appear at one point. We have to be prepared for that. So if I'm wrong, then yeah, they're pretty much, as you said, they're screwed. The battle will just change tides easily. But if not, then I'm interested to see what kind of, plan they'll have to deal with him when,
It
if and when he
might
appears.
actually have something to do with what their new
Lightning
equipment called, the
spheres.
lightning spears.
Yeah,
Because my guess is, they kind of took the idea from seeing Kenny's human gear,
yeah,
for lack of a better word for it.
yeah.
That type of
Hunting
thing.
gear.
Obviously, it has the projectiles, and I'm thinking that must be some form of hardened, Titan hardened
Mm,
spear of some sort. So, that's obviously some anti-Titan projectile weapon. So they must, obviously they're going to be using that against the armor Titan. So it had to be able to pierce the armor.
mm.
So I'm guessing, obviously, if the Colossal Titan shows up, that will definitely, do some damage to him.
Yeah, that could be what they're used for. I mean, obviously, as you said, they were used for the Titans, but maybe they'll possibly be aiming it at the Colossal Titan as well.
Yeah, they must be waiting for him to show up, man, because they know he's going to come up from
Yeah,
somewhere. They're waiting for it.
yeah, I just can't imagine them not being prepared for him. They know he's going to arrive, so they have to have something ready for him.
So maybe that's what the Levi and Hunji squad is actually going for.
Yeah,
Obviously initially it was said to be for attacking the armor Titan, but
yeah,
now that Eren's got that under control, it must be a contingency for the Colossal Titan.
Yeah.
Because obviously, there was talking before about the whole pincer attack. So Levi is going to be attacking, and then so Eren come around from the back and do another
And
pincer
yeah,
attack.
and attack the Beast Titan. Yeah.
But
So
that's obviously going to be like after they've taken care of Berthold and
and
Reiner.
Reiner, yeah, because they can't just go straight for him now.
No, that will leave themselves open way too
Exactly.
much.
And they've got that whole Titan formation of like the 15-meter ones, and then you got the 2 foot free ones. So yeah, that would just be a suicide plan to go after them now. So it's probably what, as you said, they're gonna take down Reiner and Berthold now, and then try and move on to the commander.
Damn, this is going to be a
You
brilliant
see what I
fight.
mean? It's just like all the rambling we've just been saying. It just shows you how much we can look forward to.
There's a lot of stuff to look forward to,
Mm.
man. Obviously, there's the whole death flags with Irwin. We're predicting it's going to be Irwin.
Yeah.
Could be anyone, but Irwin just seems the most likely person. Yeah, Armin taking over. Levi versus the Beast Titan. That's going to be just crazy.
Mm.
And hell, we still need to figure out who the hell he is.
Yeah. We still don't know
So
who he
is he
is.
going to be someone in the actual kind of, I don't know, garrison squad or the military police? He has to be someone big.
Mm.
He has to be someone high up. But
Someone who's
yeah,
definitely been in a war before, anyway.
exactly. He knows everything about this terrain, about the walls makeup.
Mm.
He knows way too much for him to just like be someone from the Titan village.
And you can speak quite well because remember we saw keep forgetting his bloody name, Eren's dad. When he first came in, he didn't know next to anything, so I'm assuming that this guy's been there before. He knows a lot.
Exactly.
So yeah, there's like I
So
said,
much to look
that's what
forward
I was
to.
saying. There's like a lot of info along with action to look forward to. Just said the story's getting amazing, man.
So yeah, I think that's about it for this chapter.
Yeah, pretty much wraps it up.
So yeah, as you just heard in that long ramble, guys, we like this chapter, but what did you lot think? Let us know in the comment section below. What were your favorite parts? What are you looking forward to? Do you agree with our death flag? If so, let us know in the comment section. And as usual, don't forget to check out everything on the channel. So we will catch you next time.
Yep, see you in a month.